We actually been looking at a little bit of film on them. We haven't got too deep into it yet, but from what I'm seeing, they are a really good team, and we do gotta respect them just like any other team. But as long as we prepare well and go out there and practice hard, just like it's a game, I feel like we'll be okay.
They got some playmakers at a lot of different levels. I mean, Diggs
Yeah.
might be. We have obviously a few on our team, but maybe one of the best receivers in the league. And then you look at C.J. Brown's having a good season. Are those kind of the two linchpins of that offense?
Definitely. They are some really good playmakers. We do respect them. I mean, just like with any other player, we do respect them. We never underestimate anyone, but we know those are their key players, and we'll make sure we are keyed in on them also. But just as long as we have our scheme down and go out there and practice the right techniques and really do our job, I feel like we can handle anyone.
This is what Coach Fisher's called many times a double whammy kind of game. It's in division. I mean, this is how important specifically are these games? Because when you get down to the end of the season, you're fighting for conference standings. These kind of games are where it really counts.
Yeah, these games are really important. These are the ones you want to make sure you win. And I mean, you want to win every game, but these are the ones that are a little bit more on edge for you. But I feel like he doesn't get us too hyped up about it. He doesn't get us too worried about it. He just makes sure we prepare well every week, go through the same routines, and I mean, he's going to prepare us well day in and day out, so it'll be good.
Defensively, last game it did not start out the way you guys thought, but the adjustments that you made second and third quarter, how nice was it to see? Not take the final score out of it, how many points they put up. The way you guys were able to respond defensively was pretty good.
It was really good. I still don't know why we come out a little shaky all the time, but I feel like we just got away from our keys in that game and our assignments, and I feel like that's what they were able to get good plays on us. And this week we're really, really harping on just knowing what your job is, doing it, just executing it. And I mean, I feel like we'll be fine if we just go out there and do what we're supposed to do.
That misdirection stuff that they ran, how frustrating was that? How much can that actually be good for you later in the season when you face teams that are still going to do that kind of offense?
On the frustrating part, it was kind of bad just because we are aggressive defense and we like to run fast and get to the ball, and that by them leading us the wrong way and then throwing it back to go to some other guy, I mean, it definitely kind of mixed us up a little bit and got us away from what we were supposed to do. But this week we are working on that. We are making sure we throw all the gimmicks in and know what we're supposed to do on those, even when they pop up. But that goes back again and just knowing your keys and your job. And as long as you do that, I mean, they wouldn't get those gimmick plays.
For the younger guys like a PJ or a Jalen Ramsey that finally played in a game like this where you guys had to come from behind, how much can that really benefit them later in the season?
Definitely good. It teaches them to keep their composure and not really get too frantic about the situations. We go through a lot of situations out there in practice, and I mean, Coach sets them up for us, and we make sure we get our mind right for those situations. But in the beginning, they were kind of getting out of whack, really, and we made sure as our leaders on the team, we made sure that those guys just kept their composure and kept calm and just kept on playing because we told them it's fourth quarters. They can't do that like the whole time, so we did good.
Just wanted to ask you about that play to Kenny Shaw at the end of the half.
Oh, man.
I mean, were you one of the guys running down the sideline, seeing what went on, and what's going through your mind? That's really a once-in-a-lifetime kind of play.
To tell you the truth, I was watching it, and then I seen them all jump on Jameis, and I was like, oh, well, let's go to the locker room. And I was getting ready to walk away, and I seen them get up out of the sack and just, like, chunk it downfield, and I was like, oh, man. So I really looked, and I seen Kenny had a chance to get it, and he caught it, and I was just amazed that Jameis could do that. But it was a really good play overall, and then I seen it when we got back home on top 10. So I'm proud of those boys. He's just a playmaker, both of them are, and I feel like our offense can do that anytime. They do it in practice also, so it's good.
You know, Maryland looks to be averaging about 40 points a game. How are you guys going to match the intensity this game, this really important matchup with them?
Pretty much just give the blow to them first. Don't let them get any type of momentum, and I feel like that's what we're working on hard this week, and we'll take care of business, though, I promise.
Earlier you mentioned the kind of fact that you guys seem a little out of rhythm in that first quarter. How are you changing that every game to make sure that rhythm, you get together sooner rather than later?
Pretty much just coming out with more intensity that we do in the beginning. Don't let a bad play happen for us to just really hey, let's go, let's do it. We feel like we just want to go out there already and be amped up and know our keys and know what we got to do.